Hello, thanks for joining me for Mudlarking from Home. Today's object is another one picked by Claire Trevien, and it's the partial remains of a spongeware milk jug. So spongeware is a kind of pottery named for its decoration, which was printed with shapes cut from sponge, often simple border patterns and natural imagery. It originates in 19th century Scotland and was primarily produced there but followed migration and trade routes across the Isles. So while it's not the most common pottery you can find on the Thames, I have a few examples of it. Here are some more. Spongeware was cheap to produce and buy. The decoration was often done by women and children who were paid per piece. A lot of it was teaware, saucers, cups, and jugs like this one. So it has an aesthetic and social function as well as a practical one. Something that's nice to use for a morning or an afternoon break or when someone comes over. The prominence of motifs from nature are hitting me especially right now when so many of us are primarily staying indoors. I go online and see people sharing their photos of spring flowers or art depicting nature. And when sorting through my finds, I'm really drawn to the ones with foliage or flowers or animals on them. It's giving me a new appreciation for the way humans all across the world, from the earliest figurative cave paintings to today, have always brought visual representations of nature indoors and why we do that. So I wonder about the person who did the printing on this. Did they make their own design, and how many did they print in a day, and where did they do it, and what were they paid? And then later, the urban household this belonged to before it ended up in the river. I wonder who used it, if they grew roses themselves or stopped to see them in the park or at the market, if they were born in London or if they'd travelled here. And both of those people probably living very far apart. I wonder who they shared the small moments in their lives with, who they loved. Whoever they were, I'm grateful to them for leaving me this image of nature.